Mr. James. We got a set of twinsies. What you think, buddy? So, on this order, James and his brother both wanted identical boxes. So, both of them wanted oversized, heavy-duty wire, large fuse, and they also wanted terminal ends. So, those are soldered and hydraulically crimped, along with some shrink tubing on it, and also asked for a remote. So we went wireless. Both of these are identical. So what we're going to do is we're going to test both of them. Kind of give you a round on one. So yeah, quick peep on the inside. And I'll go ahead and do the peep on both. Alright, there's box A, box B, and there's your serial number. So we'll get this hooked up and we'll start testing. Focus, 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 focus. Alright, Tinman. Boom, boom. Audio, hello, check, check. Tinman back with the twins. Yeah, don't ask. Anyway, so the remote, these are all white as requested. White fans, white LEDs. Sorry, the remote's got a red light. I apologize. Anyway, so we're going to get on and do some testing. Today we'll be using the, we'll go ahead and turn it on with here. You can also turn it on here, just saying. I'm going to go ahead and use the Striker 655. Does about 70-80 watts peak. We'll turn this off and show you some brief demonstration. 1000 watt, we'll do it in peak so you can see it. So there's the 100 marker. And we're just going to be using a tone. So we're on channel 20. Turn that off, turn that off. Here we go. But 80 watts, 85 watts. And so what we'll have here today, we'll have 1000 watt in average and a 2500 watt in peak. So 1000 watt average will be reading the bottom scale. So there's 4, there's 6, and the middle is 5. Here's 2500 watt in peak. So we're reading a top scale. That's 500, that's 1000, that's 750 in the middle. And a 5 watt in reverse back from the dummy load, and a 5 watt reverse back from the radio to the amplifier. Alright, so you see, pass through tune, flat, flat, flat. So we're good to go. Alright, let's turn the amplifier on and get on with the show. Right there at 500 bird. Right there at almost 1000 peak. Now let me lower that voltage a little bit. I did notice that voltage was just a little bit up there. About 14.8. I think I dropped down about 14.7, yeah. So about 800 and right, almost close to 500 bird. And reflect is it's flat. You know, it's good to go. Once again, the SWR is 1.04. So this is box A. So what I'm going to do is on the back of this box right here, on the back of both of the two matching ones, I'm going to write A and B. I'm just going to put like a, as a matter of fact, I'm just going to put a blue dot on this one and a blue dot on the back for A, so they're matching, you guys know. But there you go. Let's do round 2, which is B, for the James brothers, or the Deal brothers, or the Deal breakers, or I don't know. Let's go to this box. We'll be back. James, number 2, or B, for your brother or for your mother. Anyway, number 2, this one's labeled B, And on the serial number for A, I also put an A on it, but put a little B back here. There's your serial number. Same scenario before. 1,000 watt in average, 2,500 watt in PEP, 5 watt reverse back from the dummy load, 5 watt reverse from the amplifier to the radio, and using the 655 it does about 85 watts on the LPA. Y'all ready? Alright, power, coax, let's go. Using 1,000 hertz tone. Right about, oh, my voltage down a little bit. Right about almost 800, and let me see here. Just that back. And a little bit over 400, about 450 average. Let me put this back to where the other one was. There we go. Now we should be back up to where we should be. So, yeah, about right there. So, I mean, even though the wattage is a little bit different, everything's set up the same. Sometimes it just happens that way. But the PEP watts are still right there at 800, and you're about 400 and I think it's about 450 bird. So you're about 50 bird lower. Not for sure why. They tuned out identical. So I mean, your reflect is a little bit lower on this one, where before was closer to a half. This one's about 1/4 of a watt. So I know that glare is terrible, but anyway, your SWR is 1.03, 1.09. Of course, it's so sensitive. 1.03. But all right, coming to you, Mr. James. I gotta do a little dusting. Use a good Woodster all horsehair brush and keep them dusted off. Appreciate it. Y'all take care. Tinman. Bump bump.